Born into single parent family, 2 sisters, government housing area, born with one arm, shorter right arm as well. So growing up I was different. People did treat me different, good and bad. I say bad, I think a lot of people made allowances for me, too many allowances. And it wasn't until later on in life, after going through school challenges, trying to be accepted, craving for attention, acceptance, high school days, get into your teens, you want to be like your mates, you want to be good at sports, gave everything a crack, pretty much. Yeah, had to do grade 2 twice. They told me it was because of my age. I think it was because of my grade. So I was born in December, so high school, academically once again, wasn't high marks or low. Didn't get any Fs. I got a couple of Ds, a couple of Cs. Thought I would never get a girlfriend. Wondered what I would do for my future for employment. So my friends went on to do trades. Some went to uni. I was offered. I remember my mother taking me to the government department, social welfare, saying, well, what's next now? It came up about, we could maybe look at a disabled pension. And I'll never forget those words. Poverty, wealth. I know which one I don't want and which one I did want. Got into real estate and the world was my oyster. It was an environment that I was terrified that I would not pass my exam. So I studied. I was waiting for my name to get called out because it's Weir at the end. It's going to be the last one, or second last one. I think, haven't passed. You know, I'm watching these other guys in the class getting their pass marks called out, 78%, 85, 88%. I'm going, oh God, I'm going to fail this. What am I going to do now? 97 point something % pass mark, second highest in the class. I was just like, oh my God, maybe I'm not a dumbass. 61 Sylvia Street, Nollamara, Perth, Western Australia. Never forget it. 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, perfect spring day. My mentor / sales manager said, do you want me to come with you, go door knocking? Because everybody said go door knocking is the way to, you got to get out there and meet people, no one knows who you are. If you do that, you'll be successful. I said, yeah, I can do that. He said, do you want me to come with you? Nah, to be right, I can do this. Too proud. I can do this. Pulled up, side of the road, pulled my little brochures out, locked the car door, looked at the house and just went, crap. Reality kicked in. Wife, kids, mortgage, quit my job, this company that I was destined to be locked in behind a computer, 9 to 5, bust my guts, closer to 8 to 7 to get it all done. All my dreams was right there. What I do? What any brave man would have done. Got in the car, went home and cried. 38 years old. Still very emotional to this day. That's how real it was. My story, that was fear. It was fear of failure, fear that I wouldn't be a provider. There's so many fears wrapped up in there. All my dreams of being like my friends that I grew up in, their family, the multi-millionaires at church. The fear that I would never have freedom. Just wanted to be, I wanted to be able to stand on my own 2 feet and know that I could provide for my family. I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet, that people weren't making allowances for my life. I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet and go, I can survive. Into real estate for years, couple of years into it, right market, door knock, because I did go back the next day. Because my mentor said, don't worry, not the first person who's bailed out, you won't be the last. I'll just need to hold your hand for a few days. Best sales manager you can get. Because from what I can tell, there's a lot of people out there go, mate, you've got to confront your fears, go door knocking. Well, maybe sometimes you just need someone to hold your hand for a little bit to get you going, just to get you over that bridge. And I think there's so many people out there don't get the opportunity I had. The real estate market took off. Everything I touched turned to gold. Turned to gold because I was out there. I was out there on the street, I was at the coffee shops, I was at the deli, everyone who knew who David Weir was. Especially having one arm. And a man said that to me one time because I was terrified actually jumping into real estate after I did my course. And I asked a couple of people, I said, well, how do you think I could go in real estate having one arm? And everyone said, well, I don't think it'll be a problem. You know, I don't really know anyone who's got one arm. And till I came across one chap, he turned around and just threw it straight at me. He says, well, how do you think going in real estate having one arm? So I know I've never done any real estate before. I threw it straight back at him. And he looked at me and he said, you know, if you think that's going to be a problem, that will stop you. But if you can get your head past that fact, it will become potentially one of your biggest assets because you are different. And all you've got to do is serve people and serve them well, and you will shine. As a real estate agent, for me, I was inside people's lives. I was inside their homes. There were times that were, for me, were like really horrible. And I remember there was one in particular, and two in particular. There was an old man in a hospital, crippled up with arthritis, and it was just a really uncomfortable situation. Family that he hadn't seen for years coming around helping him sign. So it was one of those sort of stories where all these people come out of the woodwork, you know. And I looked at that, and I just thought, that's life's ugly, you know. And I went back to my employer at the time and I told her about it. I said, look, I can't do this. I just don't like that environment. And she looked at me and said, David, you know, you have a responsibility, and this is probably looking back, we call it obligation now. And as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm thinking, even back then, that's obligation. Because she said, David, they need you more than anybody else, because you will do the right thing for them. You're going to work hard for them, and you're going to fix their problem, and you're going to protect them. So you need to stand up. Okay, so I go back into that environment, did my job, did it well, and then there was another one where a lady, husband had taken his own life in the garage, had to go and sell the house. And I've had those times, and you go, oh man, this is too hard. And every time I think, she needs me. I've got to be able to help her and her two kids that are left over. And when someone just stands there and they just stop in the middle of a conversation, put their arms around you and not cry but weep. It's those moments that I look back on and go, they're the ones. They're the ones that you really made a difference. You've worked hard, you've done the best job you can, and you've helped them through a very difficult period. And that's probably where I learned all about obligation. And then I came across this little seminar in Perth, in my real estate career, Aaron Sansoni. I thought, this guy's really sharp. And over my career, I'd been to several seminars. And I thought, man, yeah, the whole presentation, it is just so perfect. I thought, man, if I could be a tenth of that. It inspired me, but it scared me. It inspired me, but scared me because I thought, it's so good. Is it real? Was this just showmanship? And there was an opportunity afterwards to sign up on a program. And I thought, oh, it's a fair bit of money, can I afford it? Probably. I'm going to spend that money on these. Nah, I don't know, is it genuine? And so I didn't. So I spent the next year working in a company. 12 months later, went back. They came to Perth again. I'm definitely going because these guys have got some energy and I love being in an energised environment. So off I go. So at the end of it, yep, sign me up. That boot camp was a trigger or a catalyst or a turning point or an epiphany. But I remember when we sat there in one part of it, we had to sit down and, write down what's holding you back. And so I started writing it down in that little breakout. And then it hit me that these fears were just robbing me, and I had to figure out a way how to face these fears, to finally break through. But the best one I've heard from my coach Aaron, you're going to be fine. You learn not only how to sell these Aaron's training, the boot camps, you learn about yourself. It challenges you, it helps you or brings you to a point where you've got the opportunity to face your fears, go after your dreams.